Again, and hello, it's Phil, and welcome back to Ted Minker's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from last time. We put in our fantastic curator's cabinets. I want to see if one of these relics is going to fit into the cabinet in the upper slot, or these other slots at the front where we've got our decorative knives in the other cabinet. Good if we could keep all this stuff together, but no, it turns out that we can't fit that in there. It may be too big for a shelf as well, a wall shelf. He's decided he wants to go and make drinks, but man, he's ready to pop. And in good conscience, can't really be letting him be making cocktails. I've realised that Millie's not hoovering up because her hoover is actually broken. You have to take it out of their inventory, pop it down somewhere if you want to repair it. So now that we've got that figured, that should make the place cleaner overall. He likes his new gaming stuff. Doesn't seem too high impact. So we need to make more wall shelves. Got to put out all the magical collectibles and our Solani collectibles as well. So we've got plenty to do. Want to extend out his office, give him some more space at the cost of the lab area. So we can move things around. I like the shape of this room, so it's fine. Get things moved around a little bit, rearranged. I'll give him a little bit more space. His little den. That should do it. Don't like having to walk along this perilous walkway next to the stairs in order to get into the office. The main problem. So we could have a door between the two areas and make one the sort of streaming area, keep it separate from where he has the computer. Could put the computer against this wall, but it's not going to like having a light there because it wants room for the door. I don't really like having the desk all the way in the computer. Not the biggest fan of that. If we knock down the wall a little bit, we do this, we can separate out the area a little bit. Turn this the other way, it fits nicely in there. So we could separate out the two areas like this. If we put a wall back in, one section like this, then we can put our computer back where we had it before. Yeah, I like that arrangement. Yeah, now we've got plenty more space for more of these sort of decorative items that aren't necessarily part of the collectibles. Little trophies and things that we're going to get along the way. I want to take the bookcase down as well. I think that belongs in here. Again, we could tuck it in the corner, but we've got space to spare. We want it to seem a little luxurious in here, being a cramped little box. Think about where best to put the light in here, but decide it's better off in another room entirely. We can just use secondary lighting for the office. Popped out in the magical area. Get our potions popped out on shelves eventually. Get another cork board for these spare postcards. I know we've got an extra one in the inventory, so we'll get that popped out. Stella's running away, but yeah, I'm sure she'll be back. Everything will be fine. Somebody's phone in asking, yep, you should try for that baby. I don't know who you are, I don't know how you got my number, but sure, I'll give you great advice and tell you should have that baby. Babies all round. So we find another Day of the Dead celebrator. Chum them up and ask for a sugar skull. But sadly the one that we get is a copy of the one that we got when we were in Selvadorada from the vendor. Never mind. We'll keep at it. Almost halfway there. So we'll rearrange the lab a little bit. Spread things out. Plenty of room still in here. Don't have everything sort of cramped up. Got money fruit in our inventory again. Try and get rid of it. It's cursed. I'm sure of it. So yeah, whenever we get money fruit, we'll try and get rid of it. Can do the instant upgrade. Ted's vacuum. Hopefully that'll make it more efficient. We'll get more done. Yeah, I quite like the instant upgrade thing. Tends to work pretty well, better than doing all the individual ones. And it did sort of get us when we were doing Fabulously Filthy. We wanted things to be dirty. All our appliances were auto-cleaning and everything because we'd fully upgraded them. So it can bite you in the butt. But yeah, I do enjoy upgrading the white goods. So he's gone into labour. We command him to have the baby, but Game doesn't like where the bassinet's placed. Thinks he doesn't have room or something, I don't know. Get everything moved out from this area. It's moved across to the other room. It's all fun little toys, and that's going to eventually be the kids' room, I'm sure. Gonna move Millie downstairs. So get the bassinet moved. Try for the baby again. But no, Game doesn't seem to like it. Try turning it sideways. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but hey, finally. Yeah, it's a Christmas miracle. A virgin birth. A special day. The alien child was born to rule over humanity. Yeah, he's going through it. Oh, it's froze up on us. Time for naming. Alien baby. It's gotta be Ripley, doesn't it? It's a girl. Ripley Minker, for sure. He's still going. Thought it'd be popped when we give it a name, but oh well, little out of sync, that's fine. Welcome, Ripley Minker. Yeah, it is an achievement. A very special delivery. Very special indeed. It's not often a man gets abducted by aliens and comes back and gives birth. Can't be very common. But we did get abducted plenty of times. We did ask for it. We did go searching for the truth plenty of times. After I was informed that was what was doing it. Yeah, it's good to get the parenting skill up naturally. Like just spamming interactions on the computer. Or trying to read a book. Feels good. Next generation of Minker. Yeah, I made the mistake in my other playthrough of aging up a kid when I got bored of this stage of life. That didn't have very high parenting skill. So I was a toddler. Yeah, it was chaos trying to get things to work properly. Part of it was the game, part of it was lack of parenting skill for that stage of parenting. So I'm going to turn back on the Robo Nanny. Don't think we really need to fix stuff or work on eco-friendly tech. Hoping that just putting on 2 things will help Millie focus and only be thinking about those. Just cleaning and looking after the baby. So we're going through the aspirations that require you to become a parent. Make sure we get the ticks on them. They all want us to do things at the sort of toddler stage. There's not many baby interactions required. So I guess we go back to Jungle Explorer. Want a couple more jungle adventures. Once we get a nanny set up, we're happy that everything's going to be fine and we can disappear on a little vacation for a day. In theory, if we don't get distracted, we can do it all in one day, I reckon. And we'll try and get Millie some parenting skill as well. So when we're gone, we know we're leaving the baby in good hands. Yeah, it's just another thing for her to think about, on top of everything else. Yeah, shame, we just give her more and more responsibilities as time goes on. We get a new thing and then we just expect Millie to look after it. Yeah, it's terrible really, isn't it? We've got another fire. It's down on the bottom. No, my precious stuff. I'm not replacing another yoga mat. Or another climbing wall. Hopefully the sprinklers will kick in, yeah. Yeah, that fire system, yeah, well done. Fantastic suggestion. S tier. So remove Mr. Moo. Get it back to where it should be. And while we're here, move this bedroom across. Make this proper awesome bedroom with the ensuite. Move the bears through to the empty room that used to be the lab. And that's going to be the kids' sort of play area. We're going to have the ball pit and the dollhouse and stuff. Yeah, we'll work on that when we get to the toddler stage. And as I say, we're not going to skip and age up and skip our way to the toddler stage because, yeah, that's a wasted opportunity to be at the highest level of parenting you can be. You're going to need it when you look after toddlers. But yeah, I do have experience. I've learned just to gain control of the toddler and get them to go and grab a serving from food that's left out, rather than try and get the parent to force them into a high chair and get them to eat food. Looking after kids in the game is not the easiest, but yeah, it's all part of it. That's the sim life. Gotta change some dirty diapers, you know, as well as have your jungle adventures. Yeah, so we naturally get our way up to level 9, just from looking after the baby when we need to. Update our social media. We don't really need the fame now, but why not? We've had a baby, it's awesome. It's crazy, it's a long story, we're not going to explain, but we've had a baby. So we're going to get on, we're going to hire a nanny. And hopefully, between the nanny and the servo, the baby's going to be well looked after. We're going to be able to go on our jungle adventure and not be too worried that the baby's going to perish while we're gone. of painting some masterpiece, hopefully. I'm loving this painting we've got over here, this octopus with the eye patch. Amazing art. Would have in real life. So I try to like cheat and cheese my way around the jungle adventure and teleport like to the other side of the bridge and get our way to the temple as fast as possible. But it'll only let us teleport across here to where the fallen plane is to get this chest. And sadly the rest we have to go through the long way, hacking our way through and choosing our own adventure. Find the jaguar. We can still teleport across once we get through the different sections. But you can also just fly there with a broom. If you command him to go to the next stage and clear it with a machete, he'll just magically appear on his beautiful purple crystal zoomer. So we get the egg again. We did waste a bit of time trying to teleport our way around things. So yeah, I'm not sure we're going to make it in the one day. Might need to extend the vacation, but we'll see. Managed to get our way past the sim eating plant to the baths. Encounter some lovely sloths. Help them out. I think the fastest possible way, if you're just going straight for the temple, you can miss out the baths. Don't think it's essential, because you're not getting a major treasure chest, so it's not helping with the aspiration. Another 15 money fruit appearing in our inventory. The curse of the money fruit. Made it through an abandoned campsite, got to the temple. It's not as exciting as the party temple. But I think I've got the hang of it now. I'm not going to do any wrong activations and get hit with any poison darts, hopefully. Nah, didn't manage it in the one day. But next time I'll know. Don't bother trying to teleport your way past it. Just press on and go through all the challenges and the choose your own adventure things. I suppose if you're lucky with the traps as well, you can identify the right one immediately, rather than it being the last one that you identify. Sometimes you get lucky and the first thing you examine says, yeah, go for it. It depends how many traps there are in a room, I suppose. So you could get lucky and get a air quotes easy temple, I suppose. I'm sure it's possible to get it all done in the one day. Yeah, we'll have to try again next time. At least this has more than just the one chest. In the end room, the treasure room, it's got 3 chests. Only one of them will be considered the rare chest to give us the tick for the aspiration, I'm sure. We'll hopefully get a couple of bits of treasure. Or some missing relics that we don't already have. So we've got the treasures. Yeah, I don't think this last chest is going to count as a rare one. Pretty sure it's only 1 per temple. Yeah, we'll have to come back again, and we'll have to still do another 2 interactions with our relics. Try and find the least bad option with the relics that we've got. So we come back to do some parenting, but the nanny's just hung around and waited for us to come back, looking after the baby like a trooper. So I reckon we're going to be fine. We'll be able to still carry on and do all the things we need to do. And the baby's going to be fine. We'll come back next time and hit up the flea market. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.